Britney Cooper smashed the winning runs that made cricket history, but her incredible journey from small-town Trinidad girl to millionaire cricket legend will blow your mind. In March 2016, Eden Gardens, Kolkata, witnessed something magical. Thousands, screaming, pressure mounting, and the West Indies women's team needing just a few runs to beat defending champions Australia for their first-ever T20 World Cup title. When Britney Cooper stepped up and delivered those crucial winning runs, she didn't just win a match, she changed her entire life and became the face of a cricket revolution that would make her incredibly wealthy and famous across the Caribbean. Cooper's story begins in the dusty streets of Trinidad and Tobago. Born on August 23, 1989, into a middle-class family that never imagined their daughter would one day become a cricket millionaire. While other girls her age were playing with toys, young Britney was obsessed with cricket, spending hours practicing against the garage door and dreaming of representing her country. Her parents thought it was just a childhood phase, but Cooper was already building the foundation for what would become a multi-million-dollar cricket career and business empire. The early struggles were real and harsh. Women's cricket in Trinidad barely existed, with no proper facilities, outdated equipment, and almost zero financial support. Cooper would wake up before sunrise, run miles to reach practice grounds, and train for hours with whatever gear she could find. Her school friends couldn't understand her obsession, but Cooper knew she was working towards something extraordinary. Every ball she faced, every hour of practice, was an investment in her future fortune. When Cooper first broke into the Trinidad and Tobago regional team, nobody expected much from the quiet teenager. She was competing against experienced players who had dominated Caribbean cricket for years. But Cooper possessed something special: an unbreakable mental toughness and the ability to perform under extreme pressure. Her batting technique was solid, but it was her ice-cold composure in crucial moments that would eventually make her millions of dollars richer. The West Indies selectors finally noticed Cooper during a regional tournament where she almost single-handedly won multiple matches for Trinidad. Her batting was aggressive yet perfectly controlled, finding gaps in the field that other players couldn't even see. More importantly, she never cracked under pressure, actually seeming to improve when the stakes were highest. When the call came to represent the West Indies internationally, Cooper was ready to transform her life forever. Cooper's international debut wasn't spectacular by today's standards, but it showed glimpses of the greatness that would soon make her famous throughout the cricket world. She scored a steady contribution and took an important catch, but more significantly, she looked completely comfortable on the international stage. Senior players immediately noticed her composure, how she studied every aspect of the game, and her team-first attitude that would become her trademark. The breakthrough moment arrived during the 2014 World Cup preparation series when Cooper scored her first international half-century. The way she constructed her innings, intelligently rotating the strike before accelerating at exactly the right moments, proved she understood modern cricket perfectly. Cricket experts and commentators started discussing her as the future captain of West Indies women's cricket, but Cooper remained laser-focused on improving every aspect of her game. Training with the West Indies team exposed Cooper to world-class coaching facilities and professional support systems she had never experienced growing up in Trinidad. She worked obsessively on her fitness levels, spent hours studying video footage of the world's best batsmen, and developed innovative new shots to handle different types of bowling attacks. Most importantly, she learned how to handle the immense pressure of representing millions of passionate Caribbean cricket fans who expected nothing less than total excellence. The 2016 T20 World Cup in India became the tournament that changed everything for Cooper and transformed her from a talented player into a cricket superstar with serious earning potential. The tournament started quietly for the West Indies team, with Cooper playing important supporting roles while the established stars grabbed most of the headlines and attention. But as matches progressed, something truly magical began happening. The entire team started believing they could actually win the whole competition, and Cooper was absolutely central to that incredible transformation. The semi-final clash against New Zealand became Cooper's true coming-of-age performance on the biggest stage in world cricket. Chasing a challenging total with pressure mounting, the West Indies were struggling badly when Cooper walked confidently to the crease. What followed was a complete masterclass in pressure batting that cricket fans still talk about today. Cooper smashed 61 runs off just 48 balls, mixing beautiful classical cricket shots with innovative modern strokes that left the New Zealand bowlers looking completely confused and demoralized. But the final against mighty Australia was where Cooper wrote her name permanently into cricket immortality and set herself up for life financially. Australia had never lost a T20 World Cup final and were overwhelming favorites to continue their complete dominance of women's cricket. The pressure was absolutely enormous, with millions of fans watching worldwide and the entire weight of Caribbean cricket history resting heavily on the team's shoulders. When Cooper came to bat, the West Indies desperately needed quick runs, and failure meant another crushing heartbreak for Caribbean cricket supporters everywhere. What happened next, still, gives cricket fans around the world genuine goosebumps when they watch the highlights. Cooper batted with a freedom and supreme confidence that completely ignored the massive pressure of the moment. She found boundaries precisely when they were desperately needed, rotated the strike with perfect timing, and when those crucial winning runs were required, she stepped up and delivered the shots that sparked wild celebrations throughout every island in the Caribbean. The iconic image of Cooper raising her bat triumphantly as teammates rushed to embrace her became one of the most famous moments in women's cricket history. The victory celebrations across the Caribbean lasted for weeks and weeks. Cooper returned home to Trinidad to find herself being treated exactly like a returning queen, with thousands and thousands of excited fans gathering at the airport to welcome their conquering heroes. For the very first time in Caribbean history, women cricketers were receiving the same attention, respect, and adulation as their male counterparts. Cooper had achieved something that transcended simple sporting success. She had fundamentally changed how an entire region viewed women's cricket forever. After that World Cup triumph, Cooper's entire life transformed dramatically almost overnight. Major sponsorship deals started flowing in from companies across the Caribbean and internationally. Regular media appearances became part of her weekly routine, and she found herself being invited to high-profile events throughout the region, as an inspirational role model for young girls everywhere. But Cooper handled all the fame and attention with exactly the same composure and grace she had always shown on the cricket field, never letting success go to her head. The business opportunities that came Cooper's way after her World Cup heroics were incredible. Equipment companies wanted her endorsement, television networks offered commentary contracts, and cricket academies across the Caribbean were desperate to have her name associated with their programs. Cooper was smart about these opportunities, carefully selecting partnerships that aligned with her values while building multiple income streams that would provide financial security long after her playing career ended. Cooper used her newfound platform and influence to actively promote women's cricket throughout the Caribbean, regularly visiting schools and community centers to encourage young girls to take up the sport seriously. Her message was always the same. With hard work, dedication, and proper support, cricket could provide not just personal satisfaction, but also genuine financial success and independence for women who were willing to commit completely to excellence. The Satiu. Years immediately following that World Cup victory saw Cooper establish herself as one of the most consistently reliable performers in international women's cricket worldwide. She represented the West Indies in multiple World Cups and T20 World Cups, always seeming to deliver crucial contributions exactly when her team needed them most. Her career statistics tell the complete story of a player who performed at the absolute highest level for many years: 76 T20 international matches and 49 one-day internationals, with match-winning contributions in almost every single game she played for her country. Cooper's batting technique continued evolving and improving throughout her entire international career, constantly adapting to different playing formats and varying conditions around the cricket world. She became universally recognized for her ability to accelerate innings at absolutely crucial moments, her incredibly intelligent placement of the ball to find gaps in the field, and her exceptional fitness levels that allowed her to play long, match-winning innings even under extreme pressure situations. The financial success that came with Cooper's cricket career allowed her to invest wisely in property and business ventures throughout Trinidad and across the Caribbean. She purchased multiple properties in prime locations, invested in local businesses, and started her own cricket coaching academy that quickly became one of the most prestigious training facilities in the region. These smart investments ensured that Cooper would remain financially comfortable long after retiring from international cricket. Cooper's influence on cricket participation throughout Trinidad was absolutely profound and long-lasting. She became a genuine celebrity on the island, with young girls everywhere wearing jerseys with her name and desperately trying to copy her distinctive batting style and approach to the game. Local cricket clubs started establishing women's sections for the very first time in their history, and schools across Trinidad began taking girls' cricket seriously as a legitimate sporting option with real potential for success. The luxury lifestyle that Cooper now enjoys reflects both her cricket success and her smart business decisions over the years. Her beautiful home in Trinidad features state-of-the-art training facilities, and she regularly travels internationally for business meetings and cricket-related events. Her car collection includes several luxury vehicles, and she's known for her impeccable fashion sense at public events and cricket functions throughout the Caribbean. As Cooper's international playing career progressed, she naturally took on increased leadership responsibilities within the West Indies team structure. She became an invaluable mentor to younger players, helping them adjust to the pressures and demands of international cricket while sharing all the lessons she had learned during her own incredible journey from unknown teenager to world champion. Her calm demeanor and consistently positive attitude made her a natural leader who was often chosen to represent the team during media interviews and public appearances. The business side of cricket fascinated Cooper, and she began exploring numerous opportunities beyond just playing the game professionally. She worked closely with equipment manufacturers to develop gear specifically designed for women cricketers, understanding from her own playing experience exactly how important proper equipment was for both performance and confidence on the field. Her valuable insights and feedback helped create revolutionary products that made cricket more accessible and enjoyable for women around the world. Cooper's personal brand and reputation remained strong throughout her career because she carefully maintained her privacy while staying connected to her fans and the cricket community. She was always known for her close family relationships and her genuine commitment to giving back to her local community in Trinidad. The charitable foundation she established provides cricket equipment and professional coaching to underprivileged children throughout Trinidad, ensuring that financial limitations would never prevent talented youngsters from pursuing their cricket dreams and potentially following in her footsteps. The transition away from international cricket wasn't emotionally easy for Cooper despite her financial security. After representing her country with complete distinction for over a decade, stepping away from the sport that had literally defined her entire adult life required careful planning and significant mental preparation. But Cooper approached retirement with exactly the same thoughtfulness and strategic thinking she had demonstrated throughout her playing career, ensuring she had multiple projects and business interests that would keep her fully engaged and personally fulfilled. Today, Cooper's legacy in international cricket is absolutely secure and permanent, but her current role as captain of the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force Divas proves she's definitely not ready to step completely away from competitive cricket. At 35 years old, she's using all her accumulated experience and knowledge to develop the next generation of Trinidad cricketers, passing on the crucial lessons that helped her achieve international success and financial independence. Her leadership philosophy emphasizes hard work, mental toughness, and the critical importance of always playing for team success rather than individual glory or personal statistics. The various business ventures Cooper has developed since stepping back from international cricket clearly demonstrate her sophisticated understanding that professional athletes absolutely must plan carefully for their lives beyond active competition. She maintains investments in sports marketing companies, operates cricket coaching academies, and continues her equipment development work, creating multiple sustainable income streams while staying closely connected to the sport she loves. Her intelligent approach to financial planning and business development has made her an excellent role model for current players who want to build truly sustainable long-term careers. Cooper's complete story resonates so powerfully because it represents much more than simple sporting achievement. She started from very humble beginnings, worked incredibly hard to achieve her biggest dreams, and then intelligently used her platform and success to create valuable opportunities for countless other people. Her remarkable journey from unknown Trinidad teenager to World Cup champion to successful entrepreneur and respected community leader perfectly demonstrates what becomes possible when natural talent meets unwavering determination and the right opportunities. The lasting impact of that magical winning moment in 2016 continues influencing Caribbean cricket development today. The massive confidence boost from that historic World Cup victory led to sustained success for West Indies women's cricket programs, and Cooper's central role in that triumph ensures her place in cricket history remains permanent and unshakable. Young players throughout the region still regularly watch video footage of her match-winning performances, carefully studying her technique and trying to understand exactly what made her so incredibly effective under the most intense pressure situations. Cooper's current focus on developing cricket infrastructure and talent in Trinidad clearly shows her deep commitment to ensuring her personal success translates into genuine long-term benefits for the sport she loves. Through her comprehensive coaching programs and mentorship initiatives, she's actively creating clear pathways for talented young players to potentially follow in her successful footsteps. The infrastructure and support systems she's helping to build and improve will benefit Trinidad cricket for many generations to come. The comfortable luxury lifestyle Cooper enjoys today directly reflects the success she achieved through professional cricket, but it's also the clear result of consistently smart financial decisions and strategic business investments throughout her career. Her beautiful living situation in Trinidad, combined with her diverse business interests and investments, proves definitively that women's cricket can provide genuine financial security and wealth for players who plan properly and take full advantage of available opportunities, both during and after their active playing careers. Subscribe now to discover more incredible stories of cricket legends who built fortunes and changed the game forever. Retry Claude can make mistakes. Please double-check responses.